Hello students, welcome back to social science class. So in the previous two videos we were doing first lesson, that is European transition. So let's continue. This is part 3. So children, let's continue learning with the next topic of this lesson, that is Renaissance in art. The Renaissance spirit was most pronounced in painting. Means this Renaissance spirit, this Renaissance is very famous in painting. It has contributed a lot to painting. Leonardo da Vinci was one of the great painters of this period. So Leonardo da Vinci is one of the great painters of this Renaissance of that period. The Mona Lisa and the Last Supper are his famous paintings. So these two, the Mona Lisa and the Last Supper, are his famous two paintings. Now let us see a few prominent Renaissance painters and their works. So firstly we shall learn about the Mona Lisa. In the picture you can see the painting of Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa is a famous painting of the Renaissance period. So this Mona Lisa painting is done in the Renaissance period. The mysterious smile of Mona Lisa has led to much discussions and debates. Leonardo da Vinci, one of the most famous artists of Renaissance period, completed this Mona Lisa painting in between AD 1503 to AD 1505. So this painting is done by Leonardo da Vinci and now it is preserved in the Paris Museum. Now we shall go on seeing about some of the famous painters of Renaissance period and their paintings. So the first is Leonardo da Vinci. He also done the Mona Lisa painting, but his second famous painting is The Last Supper. So this is also is his famous painting. So the second one is Michelangelo and his famous painting is The Last Judgment. So you can see in the left side his painting and in the right side his painting and in the left side his photo. So the third one is Raphael and his famous painting is The School of Athens. The School of Athens. The excellence in art was not limited to painting. In course of time, sublime works were created in the fields of architecture, literature, sculpture and music. So here they are telling in the Renaissance period it was not only limited for painting, but they have also gave lots of contributions in the fields, and they have created lots of works in the fields of architecture, literature, sculpture and music. Now let us see prominent sculptors and architects and their works. So the first is Lorenzo Ghiberti and his work is The Door of the Florence Baptistery. So now the second is Donatello Gattamelata. Let's study about the contributions of Renaissance in science. You have learned that Sun is the center of the solar system and all planets. So children, you have learned that Sun is the center of solar system, means it is in the middle of our solar system and all planets, and our earth also revolve around it. But formerly it was believed that the earth was the center of the universe, but in those times it was believed that earth was in the center of the universe. But in the Renaissance period, this belief was proven false. Means in the Renaissance period, this was proven wrong. The Copernicus propounded the theory of the solar system and announced that the earth revolves around the sun. So this Copernicus propounded means he told the theory, he explained the theory of the solar system and announced and he told that the earth revolves around the sun. Later Galileo Galileo Galilei invented the telescope, and this guy invented the telescope later, and using this he scientifically proved the theory put forward by the Copernicus was true. By inventing this telescope he proved that the theory which was put out by the Copernicus was true. It was real true. It became easier to propagate the Renaissance ideas widely among the masses with the invention of printing press by Gutenberg. So here it became very easier to propagate the Renaissance ideas, means to propagate, means to tell the ideas in the written form widely among the masses with the invention of printing press. So this printing press made easier to propagate the ideas of Renaissance period, and this printing press is invented by the Gutenberg. So children, the picture which you can see on your screen, this is the picture of the telescope which was invented by Galileo. Okay, this is the picture of the telescope which was invented by this Galileo. So this is the picture of Johannes Gutenberg and the printing press invented by him. So in the left side you can see his picture, and in the right side you can see the picture of that printing press. Now let us see the story of the printing. The printing press was invented by a German blacksmith, Johannes Gutenberg, in 1439. Okay, this Johannes Gutenberg was a German blacksmith, and he invented the printing press in 1439. It was made of replaceable wooden alphabets. So this was made by the replaceable wooden alphabets. The invention of the printing created a new reading culture, and this also created a new reading culture. This resulted in revolutionary changes in the diffusion of knowledge, and this also resulted in revolutionary changes in the diffusion of knowledge. Gradually the technology spread to other continents also. So this technology of printing press was spread to the other countries also, and now you can see how the printing press is, know how it is modified. Thank you children. So in the next video we shall continue with this chapter.